Peace lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and today I'm going to bring you guys the first episode of the FIFA 20 Leicester City career mode. So boys and girls, Brendan Rodgers has been sacked by Leicester City. He'll no longer be Leicester City manager, and Leicester City chairman Kuntop has appointed me to be the new Leicester City manager. So boys and girls, you heard that correctly. I am now the new Leicester City manager, only on FIFA 20 by the way. Don't worry, Brendan Rodgers is still the actual Leicester manager in real life. But on FIFA 20, Brendan Rodgers is out the door. He is gone. He's been sacked by Kuntop, and I am now the new Leicester City manager. Things are going to change. Players are going to come. Players are going to go. Big things are going to happen at Leicester City with me as the new Leicester City manager. This career mode could go horribly wrong. We could be in League 2 in a few years. I don't know. It could go well. We could be winning trebles each season, Champions League winners, etc. But we're going to find out in this Leicester City career mode. But in all seriousness, obviously with the current situation at the moment worldwide, I hope you guys are all staying safe at the moment and your families are all dealing with this situation as well as you can. Obviously it's a very difficult situation, but obviously the most important thing is to stay inside, save lives, and obviously help the NHS. That is the most important thing at the moment. But obviously there won't be any football for quite some time, even if it is played behind closed doors, I don't know. But obviously no football, there's literally nothing to do on the channel. So today I'll be beginning the FIFA 20 Leicester career mode. This has been heavily requested. You guys have been asking for me to do this for quite a while, basically since I started the channel. So today I'll finally bring you guys the Leicester City FIFA 20 Leicester City career mode. I'm going to try and make this series as interactive as possible. I want you guys to be heavily involved in this FIFA 20 Leicester career mode. I want you guys to help me with the crucial decisions on this career mode. Who should I buy, who should I sell, what formation should I play for each individual game, stuff like that. So if you want to stay interactive, if you want to be a part of this career mode with me as the new Leicester manager, make sure you comment down below on today's video. Like I said earlier on, who should I sign, who should I sell, just stuff like that. Just let me know in the comment section down below. You can also DM me on my Instagram and Twitter. There'll be links to my social medias in the description down below. But obviously making it interactive, you guys are going to be a part of this career mode and make it much more enjoyable if you are interactive. So yeah, make sure you get involved. Let me know in the comments or DM me on my social medias who should assign, who should sell, and the formations and tactics, etc. with this career mode. But just before we get into it, I know I've gone on for quite a while in this first episode. Obviously, it is the first episode. It won't be like this for every episode, so don't worry. But yeah, if you do go on to enjoy this career mode and want to see some more Leicester City episodes of the career mode on the channel, make sure you have a big thumbs up down below on today's video. Obviously, that'd be highly appreciated if you could do that. Make sure you subscribe and see my face on PS4. We're on the road to 900 subscribers. We're getting ever closer to the 1K mark, but let's hit 900 subscribers as quickly as possible. I'm back. Sportsa is back. Obviously, I haven't uploaded for quite a while, but today I'm back with the Leicester career mode. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And while you're down there, make sure my channel post notifications so you never miss any future videos on the channel, just like this one. Follow my social medias, they'll be down there. Links to them will be in the description down below. Obviously, that is important in today's video. If you guys want to stay interactive, follow my social medias. Like I said, links to them will be in the description down below. And also let me know in the comment section down below who should sign, who should sell. Get interactive, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. But without further ado, let's hop on to FIFA 20. Let's begin this FIFA 20 Leicester City career mode. So boys and girls, here we are on my FIFA. Let's get straight into career, obviously. So we're going to be starting off the Leicester career mode right now. So yeah, let's just get this stuff out of the way. We're going to obviously go and download the latest squads. I think that's just going to give us the realistic ratings of the players. So yeah, we're going to hit advanced on that. Obviously go into manager, career. Let's just wait for this to load up and go into Leicester. With the manager, I'm not going to mess around with making him look like me. It probably won't look like me anyway, so yeah. We're just going to go with this guy right here. He's the one which I usually use, so we're going to go for that. Name, we're going to go with Sportsa YT. I think we'll go with that one. Yeah, Sports is at the wheel, so yeah, we'll go with that. Sportsa YT, English as well, obviously. And yeah, we'll go for that. Like I said, I'm not going to mess around with the outfits or the head or whatever with the manager. Let's just get straight into this. So as you can see here, Leicester City, 42.5 million in the bank. That'd be pretty decent. So make sure you let me know in the comments, DM me, whatever. Like I said, be interactive. Tell me who should sign with that amount of money. And the club is worth almost 400,000. For the board expectations, we've got medium on continental, domestic and brand exposure, and low on financial and youth development, which is pretty good to be honest. I'd probably take that. I mean, domestic success, I think that should be a little bit high. Obviously, we usually try and go for the FA Cup or Carabao Cup each season, but you know, I'll take that. So yeah, let's just advance straight into this. This is an important part. Match difficulty. I'm going to start off on legendary. I think ultimate, Leicester could end up in League 2. World class, we probably could win the Champions League. So I think legendary will be the most realistic one to go with. Obviously, if it gets too hard or too good, too easy. I'll probably change it up and down depending on what it is. Half length will go 6 minutes. Currency sterling. International job offers will just enable that. Transfer window enabled, and of course European competitions will enable that, because obviously the aim is to get into the Champions League or the Europa League. But yeah, let's just advance that. Let's get straight into the home screen of the career mode. So the boys and girls, here we are on the career mode section. The first thing we've got to do is invite or decline the pre-season tournament invite. So I'm going to go ahead with it. I think this will be the best thing to do to start off the season, get some players, some youngsters into the squad, and see how the squad's looking early on. I'm going to go with the one with the most money. That is the one on the left-hand side, 8.7 million in the European International Cup. So we're going to go with that one, and yeah, I think the pre-season tournament will do well. Like I said, I'm going to involve some youngsters in it and see. But yeah, the group we have got is Sevilla, Valencia and Villarreal, a group of all Spanish teams. Of course, Sevilla, we had them a few years ago in the Champions League. So yeah, some very high quality sides, and I think that's going to be very good to start our season off. Obviously, the aim is to get into the Champions League, and those sides are most of all in the Champions League, and some of them are in the Europa League as well. So yeah, it should be a good test. But the first thing we are going to do, we're just going to get rid of all the emails here about scouts and stuff. But the first thing we're going to do is head into the actual squad, the main squad here. So let's say default squad. We're going to look through this and see how it's looking and see what changes I'm going to make. We're going to go through like the custom tactics and stuff like that, just sort it out quickly. So yeah, FIFA have given us a 4-3-3 holding formation, and this will probably be the team which I will use to start against Wolves in the first game of the season if I don't make any other transfers. So yeah, obviously Schmeichel in goal, the back four being Chilwell, Soyuncu, Evans and Pereira, midfield three of Ndidi, Maddison, Tielemans, and front three of Barnes, Vardy and Jose Perez. Yeah, very, very strong first 11. Decent rating in that as well. Obviously Vardy being 86, Maddison 82, Wolf 84, Rookie P 84. So yeah, very good squad overall. In that 4-3-3 holding formation, the subs being Gray, Iheanacho, Pratt, Albright, Morgan, Justin and Danny Ward. So yeah, to be honest, the first squad is very good. Obviously, very good balanced midfield. Good defence. It should work well on FIFA, especially the two full-backs being Chilwell and Pereira. Obviously, them two have got good pace, and Diddy will complement Maddison and Tiller as well. And obviously, Jamie Vardy with the pace on FIFA is always deadly. But yeah, obviously, we're going to go with the 4-3-3 holding formation for the time being. Obviously, if things go absolutely awful, we might have to change that to a different formation, depending on the players which we'll bring in. But yeah, tactics. Defensive style, I'm not going to mess around with that too much. I think we're just going to push up a little bit more on these two. Offensive style though, we're going to go with a fast build-up. Obviously, Leicester playing that style now. Brendan Ball, obviously, but now it is Sports Ball. Sports is at the wheel. But, you know, we're going to go with a similar style to Brendan Rodgers. Obviously, it's doing pretty well at the moment in the league for Brendan Rodgers in real life. So, yeah, we're going to go for that. Width, we're going to go fairly wide. Hopefully, those players can stay out wide and come inside. That means, like I said, Jose Perez, Harvey Barnes can come inside, complement the likes of James Maddison and Yuri Tielemans in the attacking third. Players in the box will just get them forward for free kicks and stuff. Roles, captain Schmeichel, going to keep that like that. All the set pieces are on Maddison with the free kicks and the corners, and obviously penalties on Jamie Vardy. Going to keep it just like that. On to instructions now. This is the main bit of this. So on Chilwell, I'm going to go join the attack and overlap. Obviously Ben Chilwell, we need him to get forward. He's got the pace. I think he'll do well in that position. Two centre backs, Soyuncu and Evans, can't really do anything about them. Stay back while attacking, obviously. Ricky Pete, same as Ben Chilwell. We want him to get forward. Obviously Ricardo is a very, very good attacking and defensive player. Obviously he's got the pace, which you've seen in real life, and he's very good on FIFA. So hopefully Ricky P can be important, and I think he will be very important in this career mode. Midfield three now, and Diddy, I'm going to go for him to stay back. Obviously Wolf and Diddy is good, sitting in front of the defence. When teams like to counter, Wolf is always there to break up the play, and he's a vital player, and he'll be vital in this career mode. So yeah, we're just going to keep that with Wolf. James Maddison, we're gonna have him to get forward for crosses. We're gonna have him to stay on the edge. Obviously Maddison, he's got a very good shot, so hopefully he can stay on the edge. We can pull it back for the likes of Harvey Barnes and Perez, whoever's out wide, maybe Chill or Ricky P. Pull it back, Maddison can shoot, and hopefully we can score a few goals like that. We're gonna have him on free roam, obviously. Maddison, we want him as close to Jamie Vardy as well. Obviously in this formation he's next to Tielemans, but with these custom tactics it will allow Maddison to be right behind Jamie Vardy up front. So yeah, I'm going to have him on free roam. Obviously James Maddison likes to drift in and out of midfield and attack, and hopefully he can get in that gap between the defence and midfield of the opposition using the free roam. So yeah, obviously get forward, stay on the edge of the box. Yuri Tielemans, we're going to ask him to get forward. We'll just keep that balance and stick to position. Obviously, we don't want Yuri too far forward, else it will leave Wolf and Diddy very isolated. Perez, we're going to have a basic defensive support. I'm going to give him on, I'm going to give him free roam. Obviously, Perez he's not the quickest a winger, but I think he'll do well. Free roam, it will allow him and Maddison to interchange. Support runs are going to ask him to come short, I think. Obviously, Perez isn't the fastest winger, so hopefully he can come short. It will allow Ricky P to bomb him a bit more down the right-hand side. And yeah, we'll just keep that like that. Vardy, we're going to have him to stay central and get in behind. Obviously, Vardy's got the pace, getting in behind. That's his tactic, really. So yeah, I'm going to keep that like that. Harvey Barnes, we'll keep that like that. Should have given free roam or not? I'm going to stay. It's a difficult one. Obviously, Harvey Barnes has got the pace, but you know, I'm going to put him on stay one because he has got the pace. And yeah, I think we'll just leave it like that, to be honest. Yeah, actually, yeah, we get Harvey Barnes to get in behind. Obviously, he's got the pace. Him and Vardy can do that. So yeah, that is going to be the custom tactics and instructions whatsoever. So yeah, we're going to quickly save that, and now we're going to head into the squad hub. So here we are in the squad hub. So I'm going to go through the players, see which players have a future at Leicester, which players are obviously in the leave. I'm going to put a few of the youngsters on loan, etc. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the whole squad and see what just what we were dealing with. Obviously, Leicester, a very decent squad. We briefly looked at it, but now we have the full squad in brief. I'm going to go through each player and just give them my quick opinions on them and how they're going to impact on this career mode. So obviously Casper, main goalkeeper, he's definitely going to be the first team goalkeeper for quite a while. So yeah, Casper's obviously team. Daniel Iverson, another Danish international, he's out on loan at Rotherham United. Only 21 years old, 67 rated. He could be a part of this career mode, possibly, but we'll see. Eldin Kupurovic is a difficult one. He won't get any game time. Obviously, he'll be the third choice goalkeeper. I guess he'll only get game time if one of the keepers gets injured out of Schmeichel Award. But yeah, he's just going to be there in case when them two get injured, he can come in. But without that, Kupurovic is not getting in this career mode. I'm sorry, mate. You probably may as well just go. But, you know, I'm going to keep you running. Danny Ward, he's going to be the second goalkeeper. Obviously, much younger than Kasper Schmeichel. So when Schmeichel is done, Danny Ward can come straight into the lineup, and he's a very good keeper as well. I'm gonna introduce him in the cup games, in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, and I'm probably going to use him in this pre-season tournament. Though, moving into left back with Christian Fuchs. Now this is a difficult one. Obviously, I'm going to keep him for backup, but is he going to really cut it? He's 33 years old and he's not very fast at all on FIFA. I know in real life he probably could do another few seasons, but FIFA, no. So yeah, I'm going to keep Christian Fuchs just in case, but if you guys want to see him go, I am thinking of possibly bringing it in a fullback, so we'll see. But yeah, let me know in the comments, but Christian Fuchs is an interesting one. Ben Chilwell, obviously, first team left back, he'll be right involved in this career mode. Luke Thomas, I'm going to put him out on loan, obviously, youngster. We've got two left backs as it is, so yeah, there's no point having him in the squad. We might as well learn him out, get some experience. Philip Benkovic is a very important player, I do believe. He's out on loan at Bristol City at the moment, getting some games in the Championship. That's doing well. Only 21 years old, 75 overall as well, which is decent. I think when Johnny Evans has had it, I think Philip Benkovic can come in alongside Kagler Sunchi potentially, but we'll see. Ryan Bennett's also an interesting one. Obviously arrived on loan from Wolves. Is he going to get a game? Probably not, but we're going to leave it as it is. Donald Johnson, I'm going to put him out on loan. I'm going to put a couple of the youngsters out on loan. Wes Morgan's another interesting one, similar to Christian Fuchs, retiring at the end of the season. So I guess we could see his season out with Wes. He probably won't get any game time as we now we have Ryan Bennett. But yeah, Wes, you probably won't have a clue what's going on, mate. He won't be in this career mode at all. Wes Morgan. Johnny Evans, obviously he's the first team centre back alongside this man, the absolute beast from Turkey, Kagler Sunchi. Them two are going to be vital in their early seasons. So is this man, Ricky P. Probably one of the best right backs in the Premier League, in my opinion. I know people say Trent, but yeah, he's going to be very important. Obviously, he's got the pace. He's going to be very good. Mitchell Clark's out on loan at Port Vale. We're going to keep him there. Danilo Marti is also an interesting one. I'm going to keep hold of this guy. He can play right back or CDM, and that's going to help us out a lot. He'll be back up for Ricardo, and he can also do a job in the centre mid, in the defensive role, obviously, like it says. So yeah, he's going to be very important. James Justin, he's going to be important as well. Like you see there, it says right back and left back, very versatile. He's going to be very useful, especially as he's so young. So I'm going to try and give James Justin some game time, especially in the cup games. Same with this man, Hamza Chowdhury, obviously very young as well, came through the Leicester Youth Academies. Hopefully Hamza can have a decent spell in this career, and of course, I'm going to try and involve him as much as possible. The Parlis Mendy is also an interesting one. Obviously, we've got Hamza Chowdhury for backup with Wilfred Ndidi. So the question is, do we sell the Parlis Mendy? I'm going to put him on the transfer list. Pretty controversial, but no, I want the squad to be quite small. I don't like dealing with massive squads because it's hard. Obviously, his contract's expiring in 12 months, so he's on rotation, and I think it won't be the best thing for him to stay at the club, so I'll get rid of him. Wilfred Ndidi obviously will stay. Dewsbury Hall out on loan at Blackpool. Hopefully he can do alright out there. Kaputska's also an interesting one. I'm going to add him to the transfer list. Obviously, he's been at the club since 2016, and he's done absolutely nothing, so you know, I'm going to add him to the transfer list. We've got enough wingers as it is. Callum Wright is also an interesting one. I'm going to add him to the loan list as well, hoping to get some game out in League One or something. Obviously, Yuri Tillemans is definitely going to be in the squad. Matty James, sorry mate, but you know, you've been at the club for a while, you've been hit with injuries, so are you going to get in the team with the likes of Dennis Pratt coming in now? Probably not, so yeah, I'm going to add him to the transfer list. Next up, Dennis Pratt, like I just briefly mentioned, obviously he's going to be in and out of the team. He's going to be fighting Yuri Tillemans and James Maddison, but yeah, he's going to be important. He's definitely going to be included in the cup games, going to keep him. Adrien Silva, out on loan at Monaco. Is he going to get into the squad when he comes back? Probably not. So I'm going to leave him out there, but it's going to be interesting to see. I might include him a bit. Andy King is similar to Matty James, obviously out on loan at Huddersfield at the moment. Probably he'll get sold when he comes back, because he probably doesn't have a chance of getting into this team. Josh Knight is an interesting one as well. He's out on loan at Peterborough at the moment. I think he'll be very important if he can grow and do well out there. Sydney Tavar, 17 years old. I'm going to loan him out. Hopefully he gets some game time. Same with Kane Lcfc. Hopefully he gets some game time. James Maddison, obviously, is going to be vital. Don't know why it says left wing. I don't think he'll do a job at there. But obviously he's going to be vital behind Jamie Vardy. George Thomas, we're going to keep him out on loan in Holland. Michael Bryanson, another interesting one. Do we keep or sell him? Let me know. I'm going to keep him for now, but I'll let you guys decide. For Seny Diabate, we're going to keep him out on loan. Harvey Barnes, he's going to be very important in this career mode. Obviously, a young talent doing very well this season. Hopefully, he can replicate that in his career mode. Demarai Gray, although he's pretty poor in real life, he's actually good on FIFA. Obviously, he's got the pace, and that is what you need in FIFA. So, Demarai Gray is going to be a very important player, so he's definitely staying. Same with this man, Jose Perez, obviously came this season from Newcastle, and hopefully he'll have a good first season. Rashid Gazelle out on loan at Fiorentina, he's going to stay there. Jamie Vardy, obviously, the main man, he's definitely staying for a while. He's still 32, but, he's still doing decent. George Hurst, I'm going to loan him out. Slimani's out on loan at Monaco. Musque's out on loan at Swindon. And Kelechi Iheanacho, I'm going to try and keep him as a backup striker. Obviously, much younger than Vardy, so he might get a look in if he can do this career mode for several seasons. But yeah, that is the squad tour. But obviously, a lot of players with loans of players out. But I want you guys to let me know in the comments, seeing that who should I loan out, who should I sell, etc. What positions do I need to buy players in? But guys, next thing we're going to do, I'm just going to shortlist a few players in the transfer hub. Obviously, I want you guys to make some decisions, but I'm just going to briefly put some players who have been linked with Leicester in real life. So the first player who we are going to go for is Norwich's Max Aarons. He's been linked with the club as Ben Chilwell looks like he could be leaving. So yeah, should we sign him, should we not? Let me know. I'm just going to add him. Obviously, I won't be signing many players in this episode. I want you guys to, of course, make the decisions. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Another player who I'm going to add is Leon Bailey. You guys heavily requested that on my Instagram, so I'm going to add him in. Do I sign him today? I'm not too sure. I am thinking about it. Obviously, he's a very good winger, 21 years old, out on loan at Bayer Leverkusen. So yeah, I'm going to shortlist him in the transfer hub. Another player who's been really recently linked with Leicester is Barcelona Felipe Coutinho. Obviously, he's going to cost quite a lot if we do go for him, but he's linked with it in real life, so I'm going to shortlist him. Currently, he's out on loan at Bayern Munich, but as you can see there, his value is only 36.5 million, and we can afford that, I do believe. So we'll see. We're going to shortlist him for now, but I think about that one. That might be a transfer for next season, possibly. We'll see how it goes. Another player who we bought out, they just backed out of it. Very good. And it's this man, Merih Demiral. I mentioned him in my transfer video. I did that a few months ago on the channel. You can go and watch that if you want. But yeah, obviously he's a Turkish international, as you can see, centre back. He does in fact play alongside Kalkulat Soyuncu for Turkey. Can we bring the Turkish water to the King Power? Maybe. Obviously, Johnny Evans is getting old, so he could be the perfect replacement. 6'4" at 21. He looks to be very promising. So yeah, we're going to shortlist him to the transfer hub, and I think that is probably it for players in the transfer hub at the moment. I may sign a few players, I'm not too sure, but yeah, on that, if you want to see any of those players join the club, let me know in the comments. But of course, let me know if you want to see any other players come in. But yeah, we are going to skip forward a bit and go to our first game, which is against Valencia in this pre-season tournament. A very tough group we got. Can we get to the semi-finals and finals? I will be simming the group games, but if we get into the semi-final or final, I'll definitely play those games. But yeah, we've got a few notifications here. So yeah, I'm glad you have decided to sell me. I haven't been all that keen to play here. I think go mate. Glad we're aligned. Glad we're aligned on that one. Glad we're aligned. Casper Schmeichel, greetings, boss. On behalf of the whole team, I'd like to give you a warm welcome to Leicester. Thank you very much, Casper. We are excited about the future. Obviously, Casper being the club captain and welcoming us to the King Power Stadium. But yeah, as you can see here, the first game is against Valencia. What I usually do is make a second team for cup games. I'm going to make a team for this international friendly. I'm not going to change it too much. Obviously, Valencia, it's going to be a hard game, but I'm going to make a second team just for the cup games. I'm obviously going to call it cup. So yeah, the team which I'm going to line up in, I'm going to give Danny Ward a chance. I'm going to give Ryan Bennett a chance. I'm going to keep Ricky P there. We need a strong team. Hamza Chowdhury's going to come in, and Dennis Pratt's going to come in for Yuri Tillemans, I think. There's Dennis Pratt. Harvey Barnes, do we start him? I'm going to start Gray, I'm going to start Vardy and Perez. Obviously, very strong side, slight changes. I just want to change that around a little bit, see how we do. And yeah, we're going to sim this first match against Valencia. Then hopefully we can get off to a winning start in this career mode. Obviously, it's only pre-seasons, but you know, getting the win, just getting the winning mentality will be very good. So yeah, that's the team we'll go with. So the first game of the Leicester career mode is Valencia in the European International Cup at home. Hopefully we can get to a winning start. Let's see how we do it in this game then. So here we go. 4-0. What a start to the career mode, boys. We lost 4-0 in the first game. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. 4-0 we've lost to Valencia. That is very poor. I mean, things are going to change already, guys. I'm under pressure already. What a start. What a start to this career mode. 4-0 in the first game, and that puts us bottom of the group. Brilliant. Next game against Villarreal is absolutely massive. We're going to skip forward to that one, see if we get any transfer offers. We've got a transfer offer for Damari Gray. Aston Villa have came in for him for 7.8 million. I'm going to reject that offer. I'm sorry, Aston Villa, but you know, yeah, Damari Gray is not going to. I'm sorry, Damari Gray is going to be a big part of this career. Even though we played him, we lost 4-0. I think he's going to be important. Yeah, so let's see this game against Villarreal, see how we do. They drew to Valencia 1-0, Sevilla, sorry. So yeah, this game is must win. We need to get back to winning ways. Villarreal away. Can we win? Can we win and keep our European pre-season tournament alive? Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, no. We've lost 1-0. I think we're out of this pre-season tournament already, boys. I think we are out. That is a very, very poor start. Chukwueze, I don't know how you say his name, but yeah, he scored. Great. I think we're out. I think we are out. What a start. What a start, boys. We're out of the European pre-season tournament. Not the greatest of start. Transfer for Ben Chilwell. Tottenham Hotspur, Bottom Hotspur, have offered 22.8 million for Ben Chilwell. You don't want to go over there, Chile, so you know, I'm going to reject that offer. We don't want Chilwell going out to Bottom Hotspur, you know. No point. What's the point? You're probably going to win more Leicester. Right. Sevilla next. We are out of the tournament. Obviously, we have to get in the top 2 and we haven't won a game yet. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attempt to sign one player. Obviously, we've been very poor so far. We haven't scored a goal, we conceded a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at this man, Mehdi Demirio. Obviously, Johnny Evans, getting old, we keep conceding. Is there a problem at the back? We'll find out. So, you know, I'm going to approach the club recently. Oh, brilliant. Great, just what I wanted. Right, scrap that. Let's go for Leon Bailey. Let's go for Leon Bailey. We're not scoring, so yeah, we may need someone out wise, you know. 40, now I'm not paying that much, no way. 42 million for Leon Bailey, never. Right, let's see if we can get him on this. Come on, a first transfer. Leon Bailey, nice to see you. Let's see. Right, what deal? Obviously, we're going to go for a transfer fee, or do we go for a swap? I'm going to go with this, see what happens. So, Leon Bailey, what is he worth? I'm going to put the first offer in as 25 million. I think that's reasonable, to be honest. Leon Bailey, obviously, he's a young talent. He's going to cost quite a bit. I think 25 million will be enough. Let's see what they say. Come on, boy. Come on. £38 million for Leon Bailey. I'm not paying that much, but, you know, I'll counter it. Jesus. I've just gone up over 13 million on my transfer. Right, I'm not going to go that high. I'm going to go... See what they say, 30 million. Come on, that's fair. Come on. I'm sorry. This guy, he's not moving. He's not moving. Right. I want this guy to come to Leicester, so let's just lower it a little bit. 32.8. Let's see what they say to that. Come on. Come on. Okay. Right, I've just taken it into consideration. I don't look too happy with that, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. I think they're just thinking about it, so we'll see. So hopefully we get back on that before this Sevilla game. Hopefully we don't finish bottom of the group. Loan offer for George Thomas. Where would have loaned this guy out? Oh, Luke Thomas. Yeah, we'll loan him out to whatever club that is. I don't know, but yeah, we'll loan him out. All right, Leon Bailey transfer offer. Right, they've accepted that, so we can now negotiate and try and get Leon Bailey to sign for Leicester for 32.8 million. It's probably quite a lot, but you know, this could be a big signing, the first signing. All we've got to do now is obviously get Leon Bailey snapped up with his contracts and stuff like that. So yeah, he's asking for crucial. I'm going to give that. I'm paying 32 million. He's definitely going to be in the first team squad in the Premier League. Obviously, he's a young player, 21 years old. I want him to be at the King Power for quite a while. So you know, I'm going to offer him a 5-year contract. He's accepted that, good lad. Disregard release clause, we don't know any of that. 40, I'll take that, you know, pretty good. Yeah, I'll accept that. All right, I think, yeah, that's right. Leon Bailey is a Leicester City player, the first signing of the Leicester career mode, and it is by Leverkusen's Jamaican international Leon Bailey. How is he going to fit into the squad? That is the question. He's going to fit in like this. Obviously, he is a left mid. Obviously, he can play left or right. He's left-footed. Hopefully, he can cut him. He can swap him over with Harvey Barnes. But yeah, that's how he's going to slot in initially. Ayoze Perez is going to get dropped to the bench. Let's bring Perez back up. Who should we take Perez out for? We're going to take Mark Albright out, put Perez there. But yeah, Leon Bailey, that's how he's going to fit him. Let me know if you want him to change. But yeah, that is the first signing of the career mode, and it's Leon Bailey. Quite a big price, but hopefully Leon Bailey can impact the squad, and hopefully we can not lose against Sevilla. What we got here? Transfer for Ben Chilwell. The other side of North London now have offered for him. Arsenal. People want Ben Chilwell. It's quite realistic, to be honest. Ben Chilwell's wanted by a lot of clubs, but not Arsenal. So, you know, I'm going to reject the offer. I don't want Chilwell to go, to be honest. He needs to be in the squad. Obviously, I've got Max Aarons. Can't speak, but yeah. This is a big game now. Big game against Sevilla. I'm going to make a few changes, you know. I'm just going to make a few changes to this. I'm going to bring Damari Gray in. I think I'm going to do that, you know. We need to go full strength, you know. That is the full strength squad. Maybe Harvey Barnes and maybe Perez, and I don't know. But yeah, this is must win, you know. I don't want to finish bottom of the group. I want to get some sort of result heading into the Premier League season. They've lost to Valencia and drew to Villarreal. Come on, Sevilla. We did it in the Champions League. Can we do it in the pre-season? No, we can't. We've lost 2-0. What a start to the career mode, boys. We haven't even scored a goal, and we've got 0 points in the pre-season tournament. Great. I probably should have played these games, but yeah, that is not the greatest of starts to episode 1 of this career mode. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant stuff there, boys. So yeah, the Premier League season is the next game. Wolves, 1.8 million for not even scoring a goal. I'll take that. It's unfortunate we didn't reach the final of the European competition, but the most important thing is that the team is fit, ready to start the season with self-confidence. Yeah, don't worry. I'm just setting it up. I'm gonna surprise you. But yeah, what do we do now? Do we make another transfer offer? I'm going to come forward a bit and see if we get any other offers for any other players. Here we go, might have one here. Who do we get? The Parley Mendy, 4.1 million from Lazio. We're going to negotiate this. I want to get that a bit higher, but you know, I do want the Parley Mendy out, to be honest. We need to raise some funds after that Leon Bailey transfer. Yes, so yeah, let's see if we can sell the Parley Mendy. So they want 4.1 million. We're gonna rise it. You know what? I'm going to go to 8. I think that's calm. I think 8, that's reasonable. The Parley Mendy is a decent player. 8 million, come on. Okay, man. You've gone up by like literally nothing, bro. You're right. Right, I'll go down from 8. I'll go to 6.5. I'll go 6.5. You know, business. I'm not letting him go for that cheap, you know. He's a good player. Well, I'm pushing him a little bit, you know. Let's go 6. Come on, 6. It's literally nothing more. Come on, G. Come on. He's raged. He is raged. He doesn't want to pay the extra 600 grand, boys. He doesn't want to pay that. I'm not bothered, you know. Someone else can buy the Mendy. Jeez. Didn't expect that to happen. I mean, Lazio, not like 6 million. It's not that much. Right, what we've got here. We've got a loan offer for Lcfc from FCNM. We're going to accept that offer. Hopefully he can do well out there in whatever league they're in. I don't know. It's probably German, I'd say. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah. Let's see if we get any more offers. We're going to get forward until that Wolves game. I'll be playing the Wolves game in the next episode where we will mainly start this. Transfer offer for Big Kakula Sayuncu. Spurs are coming for another player. Bottom Lobster. The bottlers themselves are coming for Sayuncu for 80 million. I'm going to reject that straight away. Jeez, Arsenal Tottenham, fairly interesting. Luke Thomas is out on loan now. We've got another notification here. Who is it now? Kaputska Norwich, interested. 2.2. I'm going to negotiate that. I'm going to try and get that up to 4 million. Hopefully they don't rage like Lazio did, you know. Hopefully Daniel Farke don't do that. Alright. 2.2 for Kaputska. You know, we're going to up that to 4. See what they say. I'm prepared to go down to 3 at the minimum. I'm going to be the same. This is our final offer. I'm sorry. Oof. You're in the Premier League and you can't even afford 3 million. Right, let's go down to 3. See what they say. Come on, it's only 800,000 more. Come on. There we go. See, business, boys, business. Right, let's see what happens there with the contracts. And Kaputska could be going to fellow Premier League rival Norwich, but I don't think he'll already start, so I'm not too bothered about it. What we got here? Loan offer for Donald Johnson, New York City. I'm going to accept that. Hopefully get some time out in America. I think he probably will get into the squad. You know, American football's not the greatest. So yeah, let's see what happens. Lcfc's been loaned out. Let's see if the Kaputska deal to Norwich comes through or not. Let's see what we got here then, boys. What have we got? Loan offer for Callum Wright. Let's accept that. Johnson's loaned out and Kaputska is sold to Norwich. So yeah, it's the first real sale to a Premier League rival, which I'm not too bothered about. Kaputska obviously he probably won't get into the team, and obviously with the signing of Leon Bailey, there's no spaces out wide. Loan offer for Harvey Barnes, AS Monaco. I'm going to reject that. I think Harvey Barnes is going to be very, very important alongside Leon Bailey out wide. So yeah, you're not getting hold of Harvey Barnes. We're going to skip until we're going to get into the Wolves game, and then we'll play the Wolves game next episode, boys. But yeah, loan offer for Gray. Everyone's coming in for the loan offers. Villarreal, no. Why are they coming in? They smashed this. Why do they want him? Don't know. This is weird, but yeah. Let's see if we get any other offers in for players, and we'll see about signing anybody else. Transfer offer for Vardy. Tottenham Hotspur came in again for Jamie Vardy. Tottenham again, they're mad. They've offered Chilwell. Who else have they gone for? Gray, I think. Tottenham, Soyuncu, wasn't it? Yeah. Tottenham are really just want to buy a whole team at the moment. And obviously, you know, we won the league. They finished third in the 2-horse race. But, you know, we're going to reject that. He's not going to Tottenham. I wouldn't want Jamie Vardy to go there and not win anything. Obviously, the bottomers themselves, Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham are coming in for all our players at the moment. Transfer offer for Mendy. Is it Tottenham? Oh, it's West Ham this time. They're offering $4 million, but the problem is it's to another London club. But it's West Ham, so I think we can get the price up. Obviously, they're a Premier League club, so I think they will be able to, you know, up the price a bit more. Yeah, sweet to all. Look at David Moyes, boys. 4.5. You know, we're going to up that to 6.5. That's reasonable. Come on, you're a Premier League club. Mendy's a decent player. Okay, right, decent, right, business, good. Right, let's see if Mendy goes to West Ham then. We're going to try and raise some more funds, obviously, after that Leon Bailey signing. We haven't got too much money left, so we need to up that if you are going to approach to buy someone else. We've got another notification here. Transfer offer for Damari Gray, ASSE. 7 million. Do we sell Gray or not? It's an interesting one. I'm gonna say no, to be honest. I think Gray's going to be important. Obviously, he's got the pace. Callum Wright has been loaned out, though. That is good to see. Hopefully these youngsters do well. And hopefully they can come back in after their loan spells, and we'll see how they've done. Well, what we got here? Transfer for Ben Chilwell. 22 million from Olympic Lyon. I'm going to reject that. I don't want Chilwell going. Chilwell is staying at Leicester City. Transfer offer for Matty James. For 760,000. We're going to try and get that up to $1 million. But yeah, I'm going to try and let Matty James go, to be honest. Obviously, we've got packed up midfield with the likes of Dennis Pratt. Yuri Tillman is obviously coming in. So yeah, we'll see what we can do here. We can try and get Matty James out. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to slap 1 million on it. See if they accept that. Hopefully they do. Hopefully we can get Matty James out. Free up the wage bill. Yeah, decent. Good lad. Right, that's Matty James. Potentially gone. Liverpool have offered Ricardo Pereira. I don't know why they got Trent, but you know, obviously Ricardo Pereira must be better. All those people saying Trent's better. There you go. But yeah, he's getting rejected. Ricky P is staying at Leicester City at King Power Stadium. We do need Ricky P at right back. Obviously, he is a very, very, very good player. But yeah, Mendy has been sold to West Ham, so that is the second sale to another Premier League club, which is not the best. So Barcelona have came in for Ricardo Pereira. To be honest, that's pretty realistic. You know, Barcelona have been interested in him. 34 million. I'm going to have to reject it. Ricky P is going nowhere, boys. He's staying at Leicester. There you go. The Polish Mendy has been sold to West Ham for £6.5 million. Decent bit of business there, boys. You know, it's not too much business going on at the moment. Like I said, we're going to go up to this Wolves game. We'll do the press conference, and then that'll be it for episode 1. I don't want this to drag on too much. So yeah. Alright, so let's see. Loan offer for Dennis Pratt, Union Berlin. Dennis Pratt, we do need Dennis Pratt. What's this with Matty James then? Matty James transfer talks. They're pulled out. Harvey Barnes. This upcoming game is crucial to our season. I think Gray did much better job if you pick me. over Gray. I'll consider it, you know. Harvey Barnes or Demarai Gray is a difficult one. Let me know in the comments who do I start. But yeah, we're going to quickly do the press conference and then we'll leave it. So yeah, let's attend this press conference and then we'll end off episode number 1. So boys and girls, Leicester City versus Wolves. There I am in with the first press conference. Leicester's European International Club exit wasn't quite the debut the fans are hoping for. How does this impact the squad? How does this pre-season impact the squad ahead of the first competitive match? I have faith in the team. Obviously, you know, we changed the team a bit. Obviously, it's only pre-season. It's not the end of the world, but you know, we trained hard. I think we're ready. I have faith in the team. You know, I think we're going to smash Wolves. I think that's the best answer to give there. Is securing a Europa League position at the end of the season achievable? 100%. We're going to Champions League, bro. Qualifying is a mandatory pressure. We're a threat to other teams. Yeah, we are. We're, you know, with the likes of Everton and the West Ham, I think they're going to make threats. But yeah, I'm confident we can. Why do you stick with Madison in the starting team if his performance hasn't shown any signs of improvement over the last couple of matches? I don't know what's going on with Madison. He must play to regain sharpness. I think I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that, you know. Obviously, James Madison's going to be a vital player. But yeah, that is it for the press conference. And that is it for the first episode. I do believe. Obviously, we start our season off against Wolverhampton Wanderers on Sunday the 11th of August, guys. But that is it for the first episode of the Leicester City career mode. Obviously, it hasn't been the most enjoyable start. Obviously, we've done awful, to be honest. We've lost every game. We haven't scored a goal in pre-season. But hopefully that can change in the Premier League against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Obviously, this episode probably hasn't been the most enjoyable for you guys. Obviously, no gameplay. But in episode 2, you'll be able to see how bad I am at FIFA. And yeah, hopefully you do enjoy that one. But yeah, leave a like if you have enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Who do I sign? Who do I sell? What team do I play to start against Wolverhampton Wanderers? Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Bye, Sportsa, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace out.